Did Nike just take the most disrespectful shot in WNBA history? Imagine stepping outside and seeing your biggest rival's face towering over your city, watching your every move. That's exactly what just happened, and trust me, this wasn't a mistake. Nike knew exactly what they were doing, and now the internet is burning up. Some say it's a marketing masterclass, others a straight-up power move. But the real question is, why here? Why now? And what's Nike really trying to say? So picture this. Angel Reese is driving to practice, locked in, focused, ready to put in the work, and then BAM! She looks up, and what does she see? Caitlin Clark's face staring right back at her from two massive billboards. Not just anywhere, right in downtown Chicago, just a few miles from Wintrust Arena, the home of the Chicago Sky. Now this wasn't some random ad placement, this was a message and not a quiet one. Nike didn't just go big, they went nuclear. These billboards are so gigantic, so in your face, you could probably see them from space even. Let's be real, Nike knew exactly what they were doing. This wasn't just about promoting Clark, this was a statement, a power move, a way of shaking up the entire WNBA landscape. They took the biggest name in women's basketball right now and put her front and center in Angel Reese's city. And you know what? It's working, because the internet right now is on fire. Clark's fans, they're celebrating like it's a championship parade. One fan even posted, Angel Reese has to wake up every morning and see Caitlin Clark watching over her. This is legendary. Reese's fans, not happy. They're calling foul play, saying this isn't just marketing, it's disrespect. One fan tweeted, "This is straight up trolling. Nike knows exactly what they're doing and they don't care." And Nike? Oh, they're just sitting back and watching the world burn. The real question is, why Chicago? Why now? What's Nike really trying to say with this move? And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, social media took it to another level. Fans, analysts, and even former players, everyone's got something to say, and trust me, it's getting heated. Nike didn't just drop a billboard, they dropped a grenade into an already heated rivalry. The moment those billboards went up, social media went nuclear. Tweets flying right off, memes ruthless, fan debates crazier than a Game 7 overtime. Caitlin Clark supporters having an absolute field day. They're treating this like a victory lap, with one fan even posting, Angel Reese has to wake up every day and see Caitlin Clark staring down at her. That's psychological warfare. Another took it even further, saying, Reese is about to be as useful to women's basketball as a ray gun to breakdancing. Ouch, that's a deep burn. But Angel Reese's fans? Oh, they're not staying quiet. They're calling this a blatant slap in the face. Many are accusing Nike of favoritism, saying the company has been pushing Clark as the golden child while overlooking other WNBA stars. One commenter put it bluntly, "This isn't just a billboard, this is straight up disrespect." Let's be real, Nike knew exactly what they were doing. This wasn't just about Clark, this was about dominating the conversation. The internet is now split into two camps, Team Clark versus Team Reese. And guess what? Nike wins either way. But this isn't just about one billboard or one Twitter battle even. This goes way deeper. Because this rivalry, well, it's been brewing for a long time. And this latest controversy, it's just adding more fuel to the fire. If you thought this billboard was just a one-time stunt, well, my friend, think again. This is part of something much, much bigger. To really understand how we got to this point, we have to go back to where it all began. March Madness 2023, Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, the game that changed everything. Trash talk, taunting, finger pointing, the legendary "you can't see me" moment. That night, the internet exploded, and since then, these two have been locked together in basketball history, and now, Nike just added another chapter to the saga. This billboard wasn't just an ad, mind you, it was a power move. A reminder that Clark isn't just a rising star, she's the one running the show now. And the craziest part, fans aren't just hyping this up, they're declaring it official. Some are even saying that this billboard is proof that Clark has left Reese behind. One fan tweeted, "Caitlin Clark is the Michael Jackson of women's basketball, and Angel Reese, more like an extra in the movie." And now, the big question. Is this even a rivalry anymore? Or is Caitlin Clark pulling away and leaving Reese in the dust? And just when you think the controversy is settling down, Nike proves they're playing chess, not checkers. Because this billboard, well, it's part of a much bigger strategy. And trust me when I see this, the message that they're sending, it couldn't be any clearer. You see, this isn't just about two billboards. This isn't just about Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark either. This is about the future of the WNBA. Nike isn't just selling shoes, they're choosing their superstar, and let's not pretend that we don't see what's happening here. This billboard is a message that's loud and clear. There's a new queen in town, and her name is Caitlin Clark. Think about it. This billboard isn't in Iowa, where Clark built her legacy. It's not even in Indiana, where she plays now. Nope, it's in Chicago, right where Angel Reese plays. That's no coincidence, mind you. That's a power move. Nike is telling the whole world exactly where they stand. And if that wasn't enough, Chicago fans proved the point. When Clark played in the city, the cheers were deafening. Fans were constantly chanting her name. Her jerseys, everywhere. It wasn't just a game, it felt more like a Caitlin Clark homecoming. Now let's be real. If you had told Angel Reese a year ago that her own city would be screaming for her biggest rival, she probably would have laughed in your face. But here we are, and Nike made sure that moment wasn't forgotten. They didn't just put up a billboard, they put up a declaration, and just like that, the balance of power in the WNBA is shifting. But hold on there, my friends, this story isn't over yet, because while Nike made their statement, the reactions, they took things to another level. The internet, as we just mentioned, exploded, and the battle lines between Clark and Reese's fans drawn in blood. But how are Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese reacting to all of this? You'd expect some bold tweets, cryptic Instagram stories, and maybe even a little shade in post-game interviews. But nope, nothing, nada. No comments, no responses, just absolute silence. But here's the twist. Silence is saying more than words ever could. Because while Clark and Reese are staying silent, their fans are doing all the talking, and believe you me, they have plenty to say. Reese's supporters? Well, do you expect them to be happy? Nope. They're calling this one of the most disrespectful moves in WNBA history. One fan even posted, Nike didn't just cross the line, they sprinted past it. To them, this isn't just about a billboard, this is about pushing one player while sidelining another. Meanwhile, Clark's fans, they see this as one of the greatest marketing plays ever. The energy in their camp? Pure celebration. One fan even joked, Angel Reese has to see Caitlin Clark's face on her way to work? That's what you call home court advantage. And Nike, boy, they're just sitting back watching the chaos unfold before their eyes. They don't even need to say a word. The internet is handling their marketing for them. But here's where things get really interesting. This isn't just a moment, it's a shift. Because what happens next? Could it change everything for the WNBA? Let's talk about what's coming next. So what does all of this mean for women's basketball in its entirety? One thing is certain, Caitlin Clark isn't just making headlines, she's making history in itself. This was never just about a billboard. This was about power, influence, and the future of the league. Nike knew exactly what they were doing, and now the basketball world will never be the same. Clark's rise? Inevitable. This controversy? Only the beginning. The WNBA is shifting, and whether people love it or hate it, one name is at the center of it all: Caitlin Clark. And now I turn the comment section to you, my dear viewers. Are you guys Team Clark or Team Reese? Was this Billboard a marketing masterclass or a straight-up shot at Angel Reese? Sound off in the comments down below, and let's settle this once and for all. But hold on, if you thought this was the biggest WNBA drama right now, think again. Because while all eyes are on Clark and Reese, A'ja Wilson is facing a whole different kind of problem. And let's just say her team's sudden exit is raising eyebrows. What's really going on in Las Vegas? Click here to watch for yourself.